Your life is still meaningful, and I'm gonna do everything possible to keep them from taking it.
I just want to tell you right now, it's an honor to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you do.
Appreciate that.
The EJI, and we're going to get into that today.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to the first day that you became aware of Walter's case.
Yeah.
What struck you?
Well, it was just sort of the irony that this man had been convicted falsely and sentenced to death in the very same community where Harper Lee grew up and wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. And that community loved romanticizing that story. And this complete indifference to a black man being wrongly convicted for a crime he didn't commit. The other thing that struck me was the impact of his wrongful conviction on his family and the community. What I realized is that when we put innocent people in jail or in prison, we don't just condemn them, we condemn their families and their communities. It makes it hard for people to understand how to stay safe in a place where something like that can happen. And it made the need to fight even more urgent, because I wasn't just fighting for Walter, I was fighting for a whole community of people who had been marginalized and disfavored and excluded and told that their lives don't matter, that their victimization doesn't matter. And for me, challenging that was urgent and necessary.
You continue to fight, and and we'll talk about EJI right now.
Yeah.
Is it getting better? Do
Yeah.
you think things are getting worse?
Yeah.
Do we need to? I told Jamie and Michael just now, I said, this movie for me is a vehicle to spark that discussion of the injustices that are happening. That change needs to happen.
Yeah.
So thanks to people like you that continue to fight this battle, this movie will help. Tell me about EJI and what you continue to do.
Well, I absolutely agree that we do need things to change. The United States has the highest rate of incarceration in the world. We've got hundreds of thousands of people in our jails and prisons who are not a threat to public safety. We need to bring a healthcare frame into responding to people who are mentally ill, people who are in crisis, people who have been traumatized. And, we still have a criminal justice system that treats you better if you're rich and guilty than if you're poor and innocent. That has to change, but it won't change if people don't know, if people don't understand what the consequences of this system are. And that's what excites me about the film, is that we can motivate people to get involved. And I hope people will get involved. And EJI, my organization, is ready to respond to people who have that desire. People can go to our website. We're going to have a whole page of how you can get involved, what you can do, campaigns you can get involved in. I've done work in Texas. Harris County used to have the highest rate of death sentences in the country. There have been some changes there, and we need to see those changes advance if we really want to create the kind of just, equal society that most of us want.